Hey CG, I'm Brennan.
And I'm Sean.
And we have your weekly news for Friday, November 16th, 2012.
First thing today, we have a video for you by Brandon Kilpatrick about Charlie's Aunt, the upcoming play here at CG. Make sure you come to the play on Sunday afternoon.
Now Marissa Brown and Denver McQuaid have a video about an employee here at our building who owns a real haunted house.
My name is Chris Thompson. I am currently working here at Center Grove High School. A friend of mine contacted me and she had seen a listing on Facebook. The hotel was pretty much terrified and ready to leave the hotel, and she wanted to sell it. So she did everything she could, and the market being what it is, there was not a easy way to sell a landmark like that. So she put it on Facebook and we found out about it. And a friend of mine and I went out and we looked at it and fell in love with it and had to have it. I have so many stories at the hotel, things that have happened. It was kind of interesting just moving in there that within just a matter of weeks, things started happening. It wasn't that I was waiting for a month and then something, no, it was like almost automatic. And when we started doing the restoration on the place, it even started happening even more. Before I had actually moved in, and I had made a pallet on the floor down in the dining room area, or the ballroom, and decided I was just going to spend the night there because it was late and I had to work the next day, and my roommate was with me at the time, and decided to stay up and work on his computer. So I'm asleep, and at 4 o'clock in the morning, my computer, which I did earlier, connected it to the speaker system so that I could listen to music as I was doing work. And about 4 o'clock in the morning, after I'd gone to bed, my computer turned on. After I had it completely turned off, it was on YouTube and it was playing My Little Pony. And the reason why that was so funny was because of the fact there is a spirit of a little girl that's in the hotel and she likes to watch cartoons. So randomly she'll turn on the televisions and things like that. So,
if you would like to come out to the Historic Roads Hotel located in Atlanta, Indiana, check out our website at www.theroadshotel.com. You can come out and join our guests, just like Ghost Hunters International, as well as National PBS. Come out and see us.
Today is our last broadcast for you before Thanksgiving, so Reagan Keller and Quentin Record have a video about Black Friday.
Hey CG, it's Black Friday again. CGTV has come up with some survival tips to help you through the Black Friday madness.
Number 1, bring money. Because that's the number 1 rule of Black Friday. You're going to buy something. Number 2, wear warm clothing. Lines are long and you're probably going to be outside for a while, so you're going to want to be warm. Number 3, wear comfortable footwear. Lines are going to be long and you're going to be standing for a long time, so it's best to have comfortable footwear. It also helps if you're running from your life from a mob that's going to trample you. Number 4, know your exits. Because when you get that high-ticket item, people are going to want to have it, so you better get out of there. Number 5, have a plan. Know what you're going to buy, where it is, and when the store is open. You got to have this plan previously, that way you're not lost during the midday rush. Number 6, energy and caffeine. It's going to be a long day, you're going to need some refuel. Number 7, breaks. Shopping's rough, and it's good to sit and chill for a little bit. Number 8, know your limits. If it's not in the plan, you probably don't need it. Number 9, bring backup. Travel in packs. You never know what's out there. The buddy system is your friend. And number 10, survive. It's pretty much self-explanatory.
These are all of the tips that we have for you today. We hope these have helped. And we hope you have an awesome Black Friday shopping experience.
And now in sports news, Alexis Bond brings us a video about what it's like to be a member of the swim team.
So how was swim practice this morning?
It was really hard, but this is like our biggest morning, and the Wednesday mornings we need test sets, and that's like what's the biggest thing that'll make us better. So.
It's kind of designed so that it's like you take a test every morning, you do a really, really hard set for like your time, and the coaches note it down throughout the year so you can supposedly get faster.
Does the practice schedule ever get tiring?
Sort of, by January it does.
Yeah.
But then usually what's called taper comes in because right before sectionals.
We rest up before sectionals so we can go faster.
It's really nice.
Mondays through Fridays from 5:45 a.m. to 7 a.m. we have practice in the pool. And then after school on Monday, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays we have practice from 3 to 5. And on Tuesdays and Thursdays we run for an hour and then we swim, but the rest we swim. And then on Saturday mornings we have practice from 7 to 9.
Thanks, Alexis. Now, Katie Hayes brings us a video about the upcoming basketball season here at CG.
Starting point guard for Center Grove Trojans basketball team. Really excited for this year. I think we got a real good squad. Why don't you come out and support us next Wednesday as we take on Franklin in our home and season opener.
Tonight is the big semi-state showdown between Lawrence Central and Center Grove. Game starts at 7 at home. The winner of this game goes to the state championship, so you won't want to miss this game. The football team will need all the fans cheering as loud as possible as they continue the road to state. Here's quarterback Luke Calvert and wide receiver Kyle Buchanan with some information about an Instagram contest to help pump you up for the game tonight.
Hey CG, as most of you know, this Friday the Center Grove football team plays Lawrence Central in the semi-state game with the chance to play next Saturday at Lucas Oil for the state championship. We as players have our game story, but we want to know your game story. Whether that be before the game, at the game in the student section with your friends, or after the game with your favorite football player.
This Friday, CGpublications will be hosting our first Instagram contest. First, this is what you need to do to get involved. Go to CG_publications and post any picture of your game day, whether it be before the game, during the game, or after the game like Kyle said.
As you post your picture to Instagram, just make sure to use the hashtag CGGameStory so that CGpublications gets your picture.
As you send in these photos, the CGpublications and its staff will filter through and choose the top 3 or 4 to go into this year's school yearbook.
CGpublications will be having Instagram contests throughout the year at different events. The person that posts the best photo that is chosen by the staff throughout the whole entire year will win a free yearbook.
Hope to see you guys at the game. Make sure to post those photos and go Trojans.
#CG Game Story.
And have a great weekend, CG. Go Trojans. Bye.